Okay, well, welcome. Go ahead and tell me about yourself, introduce yourself, and then tell us a little bit about how you got started with PowerLife.
Okay, awesome. My name's Abby. I am a manager at one of our PowerLife studios in Omaha. I got started working at PowerLife a year after graduating school.
Okay.
My undergrad was in social work, and so I worked with a lot of clients who could benefit from like grounding, movement practices, breath work, but at the time I didn't even know that was yoga. I wasn't really familiar with yoga, so I'm newer to all of it, and the journey's just been amazing.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So PowerLife, a little bit more. What kind of yoga do you guys offer, and how many different locations are you in Omaha?
Yeah, we have 4 different locations in Omaha. We offer 8 different formats of classes. So it's a power yoga studio, so we really focus on a vinyasa style of class, which is just a breath to movement flow, so kind of a quicker pace. But we also offer hot yoga, which is kind of our take on a hatha yoga class, a little bit longer holds in a shape. And we offer some physical classes, so you have your sculpt, which is cardio weights and yoga-based movement, your bar, which is cardio weights and ballet-based and yoga-based movement, and then a hot flow with weights, which is kind of like a vinyasa with some weighted work, and restore, which is like a nice stretch. So lots of different things, and you can do them all at all the 4 locations.
Yeah, a good variety.
Yes.
What's your personal favorite class to take?
To take?
Yeah.
That's a good question. Probably our Power Yoga 2, just because those are so different based on the instructor. The flow is kind of written by them and what they want to teach to that day. So
what about teaching? What do you love to teach?
I like to teach hot yoga actually, and it's nice because it's the same sequence every time, so I can really focus on the connection with my students and kind of what I'm teaching to that day.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Yeah.
Tell me about the generic kind of target audience that comes to PowerLife. Who's walking through your guys' doors?
Well, everyone is welcome.
Yep.
First of all, we would love any male, female, whatever you identify, and all ages. My favorite thing about PowerLife since I've been there is just how accessible it is for everyone. There's always modifications in classes, whether it's a yoga class or a physical class. There's kind of opportunity there to make it your own and make it work for you. So I would say anyone's welcome.
Perfect. Well, and the different class variations, I feel like some yoga studios, it's very regimented in terms of we offer this and this only. So the fact you guys have such a good variety, I feel like that pulls a lot of people in.
Yeah, for sure.
Excellent. What makes PowerLife different than any other yoga studio that you may find in our area?
I would say our focus on community. There's other places that offer group classes, of course, but we really thrive when we're together and when we're supporting each other. And I have found so many friends in my time at PowerLife and just enjoyed getting to know people both as a student and as an instructor. So I would say that's kind of like our big thing that makes us unique.
Drawn. I love that.
Yeah.
Well, and you guys do something I've never seen anywhere else is you start every question with every class with a question.
Yes.
Tell me about that and kind of the focus there.
Yeah. So anytime you are in one of our training programs at PowerLife to teach, we always start the class with a community question. And so what that does is, especially in the Midwest, people like their space, farmland, like everything's spread out. But now you're in a smaller space, you're a little bit more vulnerable maybe with your body doing things you're not comfortable with. So it just breaks down a barrier. You get to know someone, you get to know something interesting about them, and then you take class.
Yeah.
And you're doing it all together.
I love it because not being able to be here permanently, I love just the forced interaction of it almost, but it doesn't feel forced. So
Good.
It's always lighthearted. You get to know one specific name from the class, so I think it's a really cool concept.
Yeah.
Is there anything else unique about PowerLife that you want to share?
I would just say that we have a kind of foundation for PowerLife, and the goal of the PowerLife Foundation is a couple different things. It's to make yoga more accessible.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's an industry that costs a lot of money to join for a lot of people.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of different options. We like to have $5 classes, free classes. We have a trade program that allows people to work for their membership. And so I would say that, and then we also like to be involved with our community through the PowerLife Foundation as well, like doing donation drives, doing volunteer time off with our full-time staff, things like that.
Amazing.
So I love that part about PowerLife and respect it a lot, because we're not just in our doors.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
So let's say I want to try out PowerLife, but I have no yoga experience. What should I expect? And am I welcome, I would say, in the PowerLife doors?
Yes, absolutely. Another focus kind of our trainings when we're hiring new instructors is a little welcome tour. So if you're a new student, we can tell there's a little star by your name. And so we're going to set you up with a mat and towel in case you don't have it that day, free of charge. And we're going to show you where you'll be for class. We're going to show you the locker rooms where you can put down your things and get you all set up so you feel comfortable for class.
Perfect. So if I want to book, do I go website? Do I go to your social channels? What's the best way to get my first class set up?
The best way, I would say, is going to our website or just downloading our app. And kind of our intro offer for new students is a $10 unlimited week of classes. So you pay the $10, you have 7 days to take as many different classes as you want. And that's good at all of the locations as well. Any type of pass you would ever buy can be used anywhere.
And is that what you typically recommend? I know people come to yoga, especially if they've never practiced before, is, there's a lot of different movements, or I felt like I was just looking around. I always tell my friends when you're stepping into the yoga world of give it a couple classes, give it a couple different instructors to try it out. Do you guys have that same philosophy?
Yes, absolutely. And a good class to start that you asked about is just our Power Yoga 1. You can also hop into one of the physical classes if that's something you're interested in. But if you just don't even know where to start, you don't know the poses, Power Yoga 1 is the same sequence every time. So then that is one that you can take a couple times, a couple different instructors maybe even, and get to know some of the postures before you try something new.
That's good to know. Talk to me, what should I be bringing in my first class? So never gone to yoga before. I know you had a yoga mat for the first timers. Anything else that I should be aware of or expect to bring?
I would bring a water bottle just because all of our classes besides Restore are heated. So your body is going to lose a lot through sweat. So you want to be hydrating. We always have water fountains and water bottles available to purchase as well. And then all of our classes are barefoot, so you don't need any grippy socks or shoes or anything like that. Just yourself. Some loose, comfortable clothing, moisture wicking probably,
Tell me about the heat. How hot is it, and what do you do if you need a break?
So from our non-heated Restore classes, the temperature can range anywhere from 85 degrees to 99 degrees, and there's a couple different ones in between. What you can do, and what hopefully teachers will preface before class, is you can take a seat, you can towel off, you can drink your water. I don't recommend people to step outside because of the temperature change can be a little bit harder on your body. So just sitting and reacclimating to the temperature you're already in is my best advice.
That's good to know. Class times, are they generally 45 minutes? What do you guys offer?
We offer an express class, which is 45 minutes, and a regular class, which is 60 minutes. Those are the two times, and we range from about 5:45 in the morning until I think 7:45 or 8 at night, so lots of opportunity.
Many classes to get in on. Excellent. So you talked about the first week is $10 and it's for free, as many classes as you want. Is there anything else that a newcomer to PowerLife should know about you guys?
I would just say that we really prioritize ourselves on a few different things. One would just be welcoming.
Yep.
We like to be welcoming. We like to make you feel at home, make you feel comfortable. We have really high standards, so we want to provide not only a great class, but a great facility, a clean locker room, a clean studio to practice in. And we love energy. We like to, keep things fun, keep things light, and so you can kind of expect those things as you come in, and that's gonna hopefully make your experience the best.
That's amazing. Well, and I saw the class I was at yesterday, they had different themed classes, which I thought was kind of a fun take to stay relevant of pop culture and different music and such. So, of all the things that you've been a part of with PowerLife, what's your core memory looking back on that you may have?
Oh, that's such a good question. A good memory. So I started PowerLife getting my 200-hour RYT and taught for a while doing just yoga. And then I added on a barre certification. And there was kind of a lot going on in my personal life at the time. And I was like, I'm not sure if I can do this. And I ended up finishing it and doing it. And I made so many friends from that little group of people who are going through training and who now teach there. And so that's just a really good memory, is making it through that despite kind of all these things in my life, because I had the support of the community of these people that I was doing it alongside with, and now we all get to teach together.
I
so
love that.
That's one of my favorite memories.
Well, thank you so much for your time today, Abby, and sharing about PowerLife. We look forward to continuing to collaborate with you guys.
Yay, thank you so much.